for this video, we are going to discuss on geometric series. So before we'll discuss geometric series, let us discuss first geometric sequence. So geometric sequence is a sequence where every term has a constant ratio to its preceding term. For example, we have this sequence: 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. Now this is not considered as arithmetic sequence kasi yung difference in between terms ay magkakaiba. For example, this one is 4, this one is 8, ang difference nito is 16, and ang difference nito is 32. So, hindi constant. So, that is why this given sequence is not an arithmetic sequence. Instead, this is an example of a geometric sequence. Okay, if we're going to get the ratio between, get the ratio of 8 and 4, we have 2. The ratio of 16 and 8 is 2. Same as the ratio of 32 and 16, that is also 2, as well as the ratio of 64 and 32. Okay, so this is an example. So, the ratio in between terms for this given sequence is constant. Therefore, this is an example of a geometric sequence. Now, the sequence can also be written in this way. Okay, this is our A1, which is 4. And then A1 times R. Our R is 2. So, A1 is 4. So, 4 times 2, which is 8. And then for the third term, we can write it in this way, in which A1 is 4 times R squared. R squared is 2 squared. Our R is 2. So, R squared is 2 squared, which is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Then this one, A1 for our fourth term, A1 is 4, and then R3, so that is 2 cubed. Okay, 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8. Then 8 times 4 is 32. Now notice, so this is our nth term. This is our nth term. Why is it, for our nth term, we can write it as A1 times Rn minus R raised to n minus 1. Bakit minus 1? If you're going to notice, dito sa previous, ito sa first 4 terms natin, okay, we have A1, then A1R. Notice, for the second term, yung exponent natin is 1. Okay, 1. This is for the second term. And then, for the third term, ang exponent natin for R is 2. And then, for the fourth term, ang exponent naman ng R is 3. So, ibig sabihin, magma-minus 1. Okay? Fourth term, pero ang exponent ng R is just 3. So, nag-subtract ng 1. So, kaya, for the nth term, we will also subtract 1. So, R raised to n minus 1. With this, okay, we can also write it in this way. So, the series for a geometric series, no, that is equivalent to 4, the summation of the geometric sequence, which is 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64 plus a sub n, up to a sub n. Okay, so that is the partial sum of the geometric sequence. Okay, so we can say that this is the sequence, the geometric sequence formula, which is A1 times R raised to n minus 1. Okay, let's say again we have this geometric sequence. If we're going to follow the formula, let's say we want to get the fifth term. So if we're going to follow the formula, our A1 is 4, the R is 2, so we will multiply 2, raised to n minus 1, so that is 5 minus 1. And so we have 4 times 2 raised to the 4th power. So 4 times, this is 32. 2 times, this is 16 rather, 16. Okay, 16. And 4 times 16 will give us 64. So our fifth term in the geometric sequence is 64. Okay, let us try to determine now the formula for the geometric series. Okay, now we know that the equation for the geometric series is this one. We have discussed it previously already, kung bakit naging ganyan yung equation ng geometric series. Okay? And then let's have another equation, but this time, ganun pa rin, but this time we will multiply by r. Okay? So, r times Sn. At ito naman yung naging resulta niya. Okay? So, the first term, A1, is naging A1R. And then yung last term, A1R raised to n minus 1. Since you multiply another R, so we have A1 times Rn. Okay? Now, after that, let us subtract the first equation to the second equation. Okay? So, ito yung naging sagot. Sn minus Sn minus Rsn is equal to A1 minus A1Rn. Okay. So, paano nangyari yon? So, again, we will subtract Sn to Rsn. Okay? So, kung titingnan nyo yung given equation natin, yung A1R, ima-minus dito. So, that is equivalent to 0. So, cancel out. And then, ito naman, ima-minus dito. So, cancel out din because that is equal to 0. Okay, cancel, cancel, hanggang sa ito, okay, lahat ito maka-cancel out. I'm sorry, there should be dot, dot, dot here, triple dots here, okay? Now, hanggang sa ito yung last term dito sa first equation is ima-minus or isa-subtract dito sa second to the last term sa second equation. So, ang naiwan na lang is ang A1 at A1Rn. Kaya ito yung naging answer natin. Okay? And then after that, observe this one. So, we have a common term Sn. Kaya, ganito ang naging result niya. So, from this, we can rewrite it in this way because may common term tayo na Sn. So, that is why Sn times 1 minus R. As well as here, meron tayong common term na A1. Kaya, we have A1 times 1 minus Rn. And then, after that, okay, we can simplify it in this way. So, Sn, since Sn lang talaga naman yung hinahanap natin, no, to get the formula for the geometric series. So, Sn is equal to A1 times 1 minus Rn over 1 minus R. Okay, so this is our geometric, the formula for geometric series. Okay, so we will use the two formulas, no? Okay, so ito yung formula natin for the geometric sequence, at ito naman yung formula natin for the geometric series. Okay, now, and then our ratio is 2. So, to get S5, so meaning the summation of the first 5 terms in the geometric sequence. So, ito yun. Okay, kung tutuusin, we can just simply add 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64, no? But if we don't want to do that, we can use the formula. Okay, we can use the formula. So, our A1 is 4. So, we have here 4. And then 1 minus our R is 2. And then our N is 5. All over 1 minus R, which is 2. And then, i-evaluate natin. Yan, hanggang sa our answer is 124.